Hey guys, welcome. Mr. Isolator here. We'll bring you back with another video. Today we are going to be doing a review of ReZero episode 2. Now, the reason why I decided to do this because so many things happened in that episode that it was crazy. I was literally off the edge of my seat, like with how much chills I was getting throughout the episode. I know for the people who haven't at least watched the first season at least 2-3 times, they don't know either. A, they don't know what's going on. B, they feel like out of tune with the episode, so they're not really like understanding it. So I wanted to kind of elaborate and see if we can break down, get some theories in there. If you like the content, make sure you like and subscribe. It helps me out. It lets me know that you enjoyed the review, the video. So let's get right into this. I have notes, so that's how we're going to be doing this sort of review. But anyway, first of all, we see Patrash, and man, is it nice, so nice to see her again. All this nostalgia just hitting me. The interaction between Subaru and Patrash is just, it feels great. It feels great. ReZero brings the greatness back. But we see Felix talk to Subaru about his gate, which apparently Felix has healed all the toxics out the gate. So maybe we will see Subaru, use some magic in action. Because apparently Felix said that it needs 2 months to heal, but it's not like it doesn't. It doesn't, like, Subaru's not going to get into a predicament where he's going to have no choice but to use his gate, you know what I'm saying? So he might learn some magic in between, who knows? But then we see Krush give them off, give them a little farewell, a classic one, we will meet again. And the thing about that is, I feel like Krush will, like, redeem herself against Regulus. Maybe she will be the one who, like, either lands the finishing blow or just gets her redemption. Like, oh, this is my arm. This is for my arm, what you did back to me. Or like her memories and how her memories are gone. She gets redemption either way. But the episode then transitions to Amelia and Subaru's, little dynamic going on, giving us how much Amelia has warmed up to Subaru and understands his point of view more. The overall tone for the episode is pretty, like, happy, ongoing so far. The main focal point for a majority of it is actually like comedy ish, you can say, and most of it's coming from Subaru. But and this episode has helped me, like Otto more, because before, back in season 1, I just thought he was a scumbag, sort of annoying character, kind of like Subaru was when he was fighting Julius back in, like, episode 12, and how he wasn't listening to Amelia, that sort of thing. Like, he made me cringe. But now he's just this cool dude who just can't get a break at all, and I love it. I love it. I love how ReZero can just switch up, make me switch up on how fast I like a character. But anyway, we then see that the village has no one in it, and apparently Roswell and Ram have not come back from the sanctuary, which makes me wonder what happened and if they're still there. Like, they might be stuck at the sanctuary, and Subaru and Amelia might be the only ones to be able to get them out or anything. But anyway, Subaru and Amelia then move on to the mansion, in which we were introduced to Frederica, the new maid, and she has a short conversation where Amelia and Frederica, like, start grasping Rem's relationship in the mansion, starts being plausible that she has actually, like, been there, like, because Ram by herself couldn't, keep like the mansion together. It was the Rem was the one who was the how like she was the one being able to do the chores better than Ram. So there's that. And then Amelia asks Frederica if she heard anything from Roswell, to which she eludes the question, saying only 2 people know what's going on now. And then we get into the Beiko scene, which Subaru immediately finds. It's funny because it's probably the first door he opened, hardly had any trouble. We get to see their banter, their sharp violations at each other. It's just beautiful to see Beiko again, because we all know that we miss Sundaries. But yeah, this is the point in the episode where it starts getting really interesting. As Subaru brings out the gospel, Beiko's like tone and demeanor sort of like changes to worried or scared or maybe disbelief. And I feel like she quickly knew who that gospel belonged to. All Subaru said was that he killed him. He never mentioned Betelgeuse's name. And Beiko says, well, I seen you left me too. Like, you've left me too, Juice. And she calls him a nickname, Juice. Their relationship must have been so personal, and they must have been so close in order for Beiko to call Betelgeuse Juice. This confirms that Beiko had some tie, at least, to the witch's cult. So that's going to be really interesting to find out about. Either way, afterwards, she tells him that in order to find all the answers that Subaru's asking of her, that he must go to the sanctuary. He'll find Roswell's intentions, the meaning behind the gospel, and the witch factor. Could all be explained there. But I wanted to take like a little guess what the witch factor could possibly be. I presume the witch factor is the authority of sloth Betelgeuse carried with him. Because as we've seen with Regulus, Lay, and Betelgeuse, all of the Sin Archbishops have a broken special ability. And I'm guessing what makes them associated with that sin. And for Sloth, it was the unseen hand. So, will Subaru use this unseen hand, or does he have it in him because he killed Betelgeuse? I don't know. Apparently that's what happens. From what I understand what Beiko says, that's what happens when you kill a Sin Archbishop. At least that's what I'm guessing. But anyway, Beiko then proceeds to kick out Subaru, and it looks like she's about to cry, and it instantly, before Subaru even said that, oh, why you look like you're about to cry again, I already remembered the scene from season 1 where she's about to kick Subaru out the mansion and sends him far away, and it's like, die in a place where I can't see you. And it's so sad because I feel like Beiko has so much kindness in her. And it just makes perfect sense to me, because in season 1 we also see when Beiko literally keeps keeps on protecting Subaru even after the promise is broken. So I'm over here like, what's up with Beiko? I really want to understand her character more. The ones whose character I want to understand the most as of right now are Beiko, Roswell, and Ekima. Those are the 3 characters I really want to know what's going on with them. But anyway, we're going to go into that part in the anime where it's showing us this little like the tone shifts into like this happy sort of tone, and anime sort of telling us that Amelia may have developed some feelings towards Subaru, maybe, or maybe it's that she holds him in high regards. But either way, I'm going to look at it as if she sort of likes him now, because she got exposed by both Frederica and Otto. So that made me like question, like, damn, what did she say in order for them to like really think, relationship between them. But anyway, we're gonna skip to the part to where Frederica sends them off, and we see her supposedly give Amelia that amulet that will let them get past the barriers in the Lost Woods and make their way to Sanctuary. And apparently, from what I'm assuming, is that Roswell gave her the amulet. As we can see after she's done, saying farewell to Amelia, she takes out this letter that's like, I've done everything that the master told me. So that's really, really confusing me. I feel like Roswell knows way more than I expect a lot from his character. But anyway, we get into the carriage scene, and as Amelia and Subaru go into the woods, the amulet glows and Amelia appears to be unconscious. Subaru enters what I'm assuming to be the sanctuary, but I'm not sure. And before that, we see an elf, an actual elf. Now, we don't know if she's an half elf or just a full-on elf. It can drastically change the dynamic between her and Amelia. I already see how they can like meet up. But after this scene, I knew that the episode was about to end, because I saw the temple sanctuary sort of grave we seen in the trailer of ReZero, and I instantly knew that the Witch of Greed was gonna show up and give her a wonderful introduction, and that's where the episode ends. And I know, guys, this episode was a lot. It was pure hype from the beginning to the end. But that's not even the end. Then when the episode ended, the episode really didn't end, because we got the opening, and that opening gave us so many, like, it threw us too much. I couldn't even comprehend what was flashing right before me. So I want to get into that really quickly. So in the OP, we see Subaru's hometown, Japan. We see Subaru's mom and dad, an array of new characters. He's walking down his past failures, and we see the witch actually give him words of encouragement. And from what it looks like, I feel like eventually he gets absorbed in his failures once again. Just like sort of what he did in episode 18. Like, he got absorbed. Well, I wouldn't say he got absorbed in his failures. He kind of did. But he more looked at himself like, he was tired of it. And he looked at himself like it wasn't even worth the time, because he never held himself in high regards in the first place. So that was crazy. But we see, like, in this season, his major motivation is saving Rem. But anyway, that's where we're going to end the episode. To be honest, if ReZero doesn't get, like, full adaptation confirmed, I will be traumatized / upset. But I would understand. But at the same time, I really need this full adaptation, because I heard that Arc 4 was the longest arc. So for them to put all the stuff that's going around in Arc 4 into this, to what, 25 episodes this is going to be, most likely. It's going to be a lot. So I really wish this was 50 episodes, but I don't mind waiting another 4 years. As long as it comes out, I'll take what I can get. But yeah, but that's where this review is going to end. I hope you guys are looking forward towards the next episode. Reaction, Isolator out.